Taualapini. You will always see him on Virgin Samoa, I think it's called now. They keep changing it, but it's still the airline that's no. Eddie Taualapini, he's a fellow broadcaster. And and if I don't get on that flight tomorrow, you will hear from me.
Tuloa. Ya, atalo fatule. Mamalo was a saule. Mountain hay. Paye aina lua. Ola leo isa fa mtala na le fiafi. Bade le leipe a fa ngale le maule sa fa nga tuele. Ele fongo le aso. Fa nga yel ngana fengo fie ne mfonta to. So ta yai. Yeah. I think from a broadcaster, most of the broadcasters that you will hear on the radio, they always talk about the person that is doing the singing. But for me personally, yes, the singing, but I always have an ear for people behind the singer. I remember when the first group ABBA came out, and Harry was part of it. And that's when everybody started to talking about Fatna Jerome Gray at the time. I was a very young broadcaster at the time, but my interest still at the time, yes, radio, but also music. I always listened to the people that are behind the singer, making all the noise, making sure that we sing the right tone. If we go flat, sometimes they tell you, most of the time they just slap you in the back of the head, you're flat. And that was the first time I've heard the name Harry. How I come to know Harry was through his brother, Taualapini, back in the days of Tijitala. But I think it was about 2 weeks, about 2 weeks ago, we were supposed to meet with Harry way before that, but I was busy with my schedule, and I didn't want to dodge in with their schedule because it was full on with his treatment and everything. But I waited for the time when he was available, and I know that he was ready to listen to something else in a different language apart from the doctor's language. So that's when I stepped in. And I went that day. What did I song? I walked in and I looked at him. I can't remember the last time I saw him carrying his guitar, because every time I see him, Harry is with a guitar, nothing else. But I saw him that morning sitting down, and his speech was starting to play up and everything. Oh my God. After all these years of being a broadcaster, talking about Harry Miller, and I have finally sat down and speak with him face to face. I may have forgotten everything that he said to me that day, but this is one thing that he asked me. So falongolong ipese samboa yasonge masoya. I looked at him like that and I'm like, I better come up with something very, very nice. And he was looking at me, lasso why so far long way ipese yasonge masoya. And then, of course, Monica got up and went tissue and blah, 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 blah. I said, Harry, big change. Big change. And then he said, oh, okay. Why? Mai loki kalai ke lua mamoe. Mai loki kalai kuyo o kafa. And you're not supposed to just look at it. Pick up and play it. It's the last thing that you do before you go to bed. That I remember. That reminds me of a Harry that I know. I can't remember the last time I've seen this man crying or in a different mood. Every time I see Harry, the laugh, and his wife will identify with that. I know his wife, being in the media, blah, 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 you know. As a reporter, take this thing, go, time. But this guy here, he will just look at Monica and go, what's her name he gave you? Maloba. That's a French Maloba. And Samoa, Malovale. Maloba. Monica, the kids will rush around. I can't claim. Broadcasters, they have a time frame. Bang, bang, bang. Everything to be on the spot. Time, deliver, bang, innovate. This guy here is completely opposite. Relax. You can't finish it today. It's always tomorrow. If you do everything today, what are you gonna do tomorrow? That's it. But a lovely guy. He doesn't say much. But Harry will talk to you using his fingers on a guitar. That's how he will express himself. It is always on the guitar. I'm not as good as him. I don't even have the voice. But I'd like to sing a song. Is that okay?
Amen.
That's okay.